I am burned out when I tell you I have been burning the candle at both ends between shooting footage for this YouTube, writing new music, doing my feature, keeping my house together, learning new recipes, my own personal development, and literally managing each one of the lives of my kids. I'm worn out. Now, I have gotten better with delegating chores. I have done that, and I've done better with saying no and not making myself so accessible. But it's just like, I'm the only parent that they have now. Their dad has passed away. So I feel like I have to make myself accessible to them all the time. And it's wearing my ass out. And I have to find a tactful way to let them know that I'm burned out without making my kids feel like they're a burden, which they are. But I don't want them to feel that way. But it's not a bad thing. It's something I signed up for. It's like I'm carrying you on my back, not I'm dragging you through life with me. You know what I mean? There's a difference. But it's been very challenging holding everything together because they're used to being raised in a two-parent household. So it's a little difficult taking care of everything on my own. And then I have my own mental health issues to deal with. And it's like when I'm triggered, I get easily triggered by loud noises and touch a lot of times. So I'm just constantly triggered. So I'm constantly having to manage my mental health so that I I can be there for my children properly. And it is a lot. Oh my goodness, it's a lot. I have to do a lot of grounding techniques. That's why I'm so excited to start my new series where we go through each of the chakras and we do these exercises to make sure that they're spinning and operating properly so that we're balanced. I use deep breathing to ground myself. I go outside on my balcony because I barely leave my house because of my PTSD and social anxiety. Like, I'm too triggered. I turn into a complete animal when I'm outside. And until I heal a little bit more, I really do limit my social interaction as much as possible. What I've been doing a lot lately is just laying on my bed or on the floor with my eyes closed, doing a deep breath and using visualization to walk through the life that I want to have. And that's a big part of manifestation, is just putting yourself there and living your life like you already have what it is that you're reaching for. It's more than just an I am chant. It's an I feel, I believe, and all of that other stuff. Truly embodying your goal instead of just running towards it. Because in the wild, when you run towards something, it's going to run away from you, right? But if you want to catch something, you put out bait, you walk away, you let it come to you. It's the same thing with manifesting. You put your intentions out there, and then you let it go. But you walk towards your goal. Every day should look like you're trying to accomplish your life goal. You can't just say, I want to do this, and then never do anything to go towards that. Energy flows where attention goes. So use that momentum. And then I have to do a reality check because it's like, girl, you did not have custody of your kids for 8 years. You should be lucky that you're getting burned out. I talk to myself like, hey, hey, these are the type of problems that you want to have. You know what I mean? There are a lot of women that don't have their children. They never got their kids back. They never gonna get their kids back. So being a little burnt out really ain't that bad of a thing as long as we take care of it and acknowledge it, and I am making the space to take care of myself. I feel like a lot of parents forget to take care of themselves, not just moms, dads too. You guys go and you provide and you offer security and you're disciplining the kids, and it's like you don't necessarily always take care of your mental health and your physical health. So us as parents need to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves. If we don't pour energy and life into ourselves, we won't have it to give to anyone else, and then we're going to end up snapping on people that don't deserve it. So moving forward, I would like to implement more grounding techniques that are physical, like doing the chakra exercises and doing more conscious meditations. And when I say meditations, it's just sitting in a quiet space thinking of nothing, or thinking of one thing, or just completely silencing your mind. Whatever, meditation can look different depending on what your goals are. I need grounding, so I'm not going to go in there trying to focus on one particular thing. I'm going in there and just focusing on my breath and darkness and silence, which is what I'm looking for inside of myself, is stillness. I'm building a place inside of myself that's a sanctuary that I can go to when I'm stressed out, triggered, or overwhelmed. I'm doing it right now. In the background, there's an ocean, and right in front of me, there's like a hearth, I suppose. We're outside and there's a lot of greenery. I'm in a forest, even though there's an ocean behind us. And right in front of me, there's just like this fire pit, and it has a rose crumbing up out of the middle of it. And it's just me. And I hear birds chirping, and I can smell the salt water. And I'm just breathing. I'm just breathing, and I'm calming. I can feel internally myself calm down. Visualization will change your life, I promise you. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself so that you can take care of your people. I love you, and I'll catch you in the next episode of Fury World.